Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Kourtney Revolution.
We've got a lot of tea to discuss. We're talking an update on the Dababy situation. Got to make sure I separate those words. The Dababy situation.
It's the situation.
The situation, it really is. Sprouse responding to Selena Gomez saying their first kiss was less than great. And Kourtney opening up about her sisters hating her boundaries. But first, let's talk about Mr. Liam Hemsworth, you guys.
Okay.
Things are reportedly heating up between Liam and his girlfriend, Gabriella Brooks. A source told Hollywood Life that things between them are, quote, definitely getting to be more serious. This happened after Gabriella had a successful lunch with his brothers and some of his close friends. The insider went on to say that Liam was able to see how well Gabriella fit in with his loved ones and it, quote, just meshed, which is the best feeling whenever I feel like you're dating somebody.
Yeah.
And you bring them around those people who mean the most to you.
Because they'll tell you, man.
They'll tell you. And if
She
they
ain't
give
no
the
good.
stamp of approval, that's the most important. The source said that initially, while they both wanted to take things slow, things have progressed quickly but naturally. And Liam, quote, could see serious potential with Gabby and is very much open to seeing where things go with her on a long-term basis.
I think I said this on the morning tea, Madison, but I really like the fact that we're not overloaded with that. You know what I mean? It makes it feel like it's more realistic. I feel like the strongest couples sometimes are the ones that are not look at us and look, we're together, look at our family at lunch. It can get a little jarring.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask you. So do you feel like this is more genuine and authentic than Miley and Cody?
Yeah. Yes.
Sick. I feel like there's honestly no comparison.
Yeah, no.
And just because exactly what you said, Miley and Cody have been the opposite. They are all over social media. They're, talking about starting a band. They want to make music. Miley's commenting on his pictures, being like, "Oh, I'm gonna flash my boobs when you're in the recording booth." Where Liam and Gabriella quietly made their way back to LA, have just been having these lunch dates, really been focusing on just themselves, which I feel like really helps build a foundation for a much stronger, real relationship.
Yes, ma'am, because at the core of it all, it's not really about them in the world, it's just about them.
And you know how there's that thing about people winning a breakup?
Yes.
I feel like initially, Miley was trying to win the breakup by getting back out there first, being in a new fling, but ultimately, I think Liam's winning the breakup.
That's what
if
it
I had
sounds
to pick one, because he actually is on his way to having a real relationship.
Yeah, it appears as though he's in something stable.
Exactly.
Miley feels a little shaky to me from the outside looking in.
Oh, stable. Love it. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, let's move on and talk about Dababy. So a little recap of everything that happened, you guys. During the weekend, video surfaced, Dababy slapping a female fan. Totally went viral. Then he apologized on Instagram. Then she obtained a lawyer. That lawyer spoke to TMZ and said, we saw the apology, but we're looking forward to talking to Mr. Kirk. Now, the victim is speaking out to TMZ, you guys. She is sharing her story. Her name is Tyranisha Laws, and she essentially said she thinks Dababy's apology was insincere, and there's proof on his social media. Now, I did not see this post, and neither did you, but she says that he posted something of him in a clothing store where he was seemingly making jokes about the incident. She says that she's embarrassed by the whole thing. She has people messaging her, recognizing her at work as the woman who got slapped, and she said it's, quote, hateful. So I think, well, yes, a lot of people see that clip and are outraged and feel like Dababy's in the wrong. There's also people defending Dababy, and I believe that's where that hate is coming from.
My question to those people that defend Dababy, and this is, I don't hate Dababy, I think that he's great. How would y'all feel, people that are defending Dababy, if that was your mom,
your sister,
or your daughter, your grandmother even? Some people don't care how old you are, you could catch these hands. So before you go and defend an abuser, just think if someone in your life was in that situation.
Right, exactly. Now she maintains that even though she was the one on the receiving end of the slap, the woman next to her was actually the one who had the flashlight on her phone, was blinding Dababy, got close to his face.
Even worse.
Whether the iPhone hit his face or not, that's also up for debate, whatever. She maintains that she was actually just, unfortunately, in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And that's what sucks, Madison.
There was also a little interesting thing that she added. So she said she actually had a hard time getting people to call the police. And the original report, it didn't sound like that. It sounded like police got there.
She denied the care and all that.
She denied EMS attention. And then, they were like, here's how you file a police report. Here. And she said that's not exactly how it went down. Essentially, until she made the statement of, I'm not leaving here until I file a police report, that's when all of a sudden witnesses started saying, oh, they did see her get slapped.
Well,
Security
good.
of the club was like, okay, yeah, you're right, we did see this.
That's good for her because I hope people will see and read the situation and be like, wow, the next time not the next time, should something
Hopefully
happen
there's
to
no
me,
next time, yeah.
I need to say something and right away and stand my ground. Because imagine if she just would have walked off, she would just be some Twitter girl that got slapped by Dababy.
Exactly. I feel like it would be over by now. But the
Absolutely.
fact, and I know some people are going to try to say like, oh, she's clout chasing. Oh, honestly, I went to her Instagram. She is on private, doesn't have that many followers. Her bio just says like, I'm okay, but just like leave her alone right now. I don't think she's looking for clout. If anything, I think she's definitely going to want some financial
Madison,
repercussions, but that's it.
even if she was looking for clout, she got slapped by Dababy.
That's true.
So like,
That's true.
if I'm getting slapped by Dababy, I'm posting all day, every day, talking
true.
about how Dababy slapped me.
That's true. No, I just feel like you know how some people are.
Yeah.
Oh, she's speaking
She's
to
just
TMZ.
looking for attention. She's
No.
getting her bag that she rightfully deserves.
I mean, that's Mag. If you have any doubts, go back and play the video.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on and talk about Selena Gomez and Dylan Sprouse. So we all remember how Selena Gomez told Kelly Clarkson that her first kiss was with Dylan Sprouse, is when she guest starred on Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and it just was not good. It was awkward. Here's a little refresher of what Selena said, in case you forgot.
Your first kiss was with a stranger and an actor? That's
On
scarring.
camera.
Oh my God.
It was one of the worst days of my life.
You know what?
I love that Kelly Clarkson is so empathetic towards her. Just a mom through and through. But
I want to sit and talk to Kelly Clarkson about my problems and have her
Right?
walk me through them.
that's one of the celebrities I have met, and she is fantastic. Like exactly how you see her in that clip of being like, oh my God, that was your first kiss. Like she is just like that in real life. It's like talking to a best friend.
She's lovely.
Exactly. But now Dylan Sprouse, you guys, he's kind of responding. This is after he already got roasted by his brother Cole. Remember,
Of
Cole was
course.
like, no one ever said that about me. And now Dylan has responded. He actually tweeted out a picture of the Daily Mail article. And he pointed out how they picked just a terrible picture of him from years ago and a picture of Selena from a couple weeks ago looking fantastic. And his tweet said, yo, get that picture of him in the fedora to really sell the message. The message, aka the headline, said, kissing Dylan was the worst.
I love that.
Right?
I might have done the same thing.
Right?
Like, I mean, well, you got me. I'm in the fedora. It happened.
It was
It is what it
2000s.
is.
It is embarrassing.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm happy that he's not taking it seriously. I'm
Same.
happy that Cole also kind of roasted him about it too, because I feel like sometimes with fan bases, things that are meant to be funny and lighthearted get twisted and turned and muddled into mess. And I'm happy that Selena was clearly joking about it, and so was the Sprouse brothers. But let's move on. The Spout brothers.
The Spout
The
brothers.
Spout brothers. But let's move on and talk about Miss Kourtney Kardashian. She recently spoke to Health Magazine about where she currently stands with her sisters after they confronted her about not fulfilling her filming duties. Remember, this happened last season. They followed her to that house. It was not that dramatic once it happened, but they definitely teased it to be. Now, while speaking to the magazine, Kourtney explained, quote, I've been taking less time with filming in general with work. She went on to say, quote, my sisters don't like when I say setting boundaries, but it's more about a schedule. She continued saying that with more free time, she's, quote, trying to put her energy into things that are fulfilling and enjoyable.
Okay.
She went on to say she tries to make herself available to her kids to really be a mom, and she wants to be in charge of her time and schedule in order to do things that bring her happiness. She said it's all about living her own life on her own terms.
Well, Madison, if the show is not helping her feel fulfilled, leave the show.
Exactly.
Free up all your time.
I feel like then you really need to have a heart-to-heart, come to Jesus conversation with Mama Chris and be
Yes.
like, this is not good for me. I cannot do this anymore. And I really think, although Kris Jenner is all about securing that bag, if one of her daughters actually came to her and really could not do it anymore, she would let them go.
Do you think she would just, okay, you're done? Or do you think that Kris would say, yes, but what is your backup business?
Oh, it would be a
plan?
yes,
Yeah.
but. Yes,
Yeah,
but
right?
for sure.
Okay, that's
oh,
how
yeah.
I
It's not
imagine
going to be like, oh, sweetie.
You're good.
You're doing great, sweetie. Okay. It would not be that. It'd be like, okay, but this.
But Rob get the pass, though.
Good point. Well, he's got a lot of legal legality issues. So we'll let that continue for another day. But now it's time to let us know what you guys are thinking. What are your thoughts on Liam Hemsworth getting serious with his new girlfriend after Miley? Do you think their relationship is stronger than the one she has with Cody Simpson?
What did you think about the woman who Dababy slapped speaking out? Also, thoughts on Dylan Sprouse's response to Selena Gomez.
And finally, what do you think about Kourtney's comments on setting boundaries? Let it out down below. Don't forget to tune into the Morning Tea tomorrow for Thick Thursday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. In the meantime, you can shop the Hollyscoop store, subscribe, and click the notification bell. We'll see you next time. Bye guys.